Defining the value of educating hearts and minds is it's pretty easy here at Cathedral, because Moreau, when he founded the Holy Cross congregation, was adamant that an education of just the mind can be detrimental, if not also educating the heart. So while we're at Cathedral, a lot of the things we do tries to help a student grow in empathy, tries to help a student grow in compassion, understanding their faith, all the things that can't be quantified by just basic education in the classroom. And I think we do a great job of that here through our retreat programs and through the clubs, through the teachers. I feel like the whole environment here builds educating hearts and minds.
It's education that is rooted both in certainly the education of the mind, striving for academic excellence, but it's also education of the heart, or of the faith, and of some of those more intangibles. And I think we get that through the family that's built here at Cathedral, through our emphasis to our Holy Cross charism, through the Catholic faith. I think we have it through the retreats, through service, and just through the family that's built here at Cathedral.
I don't know that my high school experience allowed me the same experience that these students get here at Cathedral. I knew my teachers. I don't know that they really knew me, and I went to a really small high school. We get to overlap faith here at Cathedral in a way that most schools don't. I went to a public high school, so Dr. Bridges says, all the time, because we can pray, we must. And to walk with a child through their faith experience. Now, we are a Catholic institution, and we don't hesitate from our Catholicity, but we walk with students across the board of all different faiths. And our goal is to get them to grow closer to God and who we think formed their heart. So because we have that opportunity of praying with them, we can talk about the vulnerable relationship of them with God. That's vastly different from what I had experienced as a kid, to what I get to experience with the students here.
So I didn't really know Mr. Neeson until last year when softball made a run for state. I still remember, we knew each other mutually, but we didn't really have that close connection with each other, like a bond, a relationship, a friendship. And I just remember so vividly after we won, Mr. Neeson gave me just the biggest hug, and I just felt so special to me. It just felt so comforting.
He cares about students' hearts and minds. He wants them to grow as individuals. He wants them to grow in confidence of themselves, and trying to give them eyes of faith so that they can see the way that God truly loves them. I think he has a way of seeing Christ in one another so well, and I think he keeps that at the heart of everything he does, whether it's coordinating a senior retreat, a junior retreat, or just walking up and down the halls talking to people.
Thank you so much.
So, oftentimes when students come to me, their view of school is formed by what they've experienced. So their elementary school, their middle school has formed them to what they think education should be. And most of the students who come here come from avenues where education was only about the mind. So they're almost shocked when we talk about the lessons learned, when we talk about the opportunity to grow in heart knowledge, which again is hard to quantify. You can see it, and you can see it in their actions towards another. You can see it when a student messes up in front of the entire student body and the others don't turn right to ridicule, but they turn to support.
Educates hearts and minds. I just know students at Cathedral really, really go to him for help, and he's been so blessed by God with just the words he has to say is so special, and it just touched everyone's hearts.